trying to figure out whether Marin County is still a red-hot seller market or if buyers finally get a break, you're in the right place. Because today, I'm breaking down exactly how a market flips from sellers holding the power to buyers finally getting some leverage. So let's get to it. I'm Karrie Hill, lawyer turned realtor, and I love to help people buy and sell homes in Marin County without therapy. My contact information is in the description, along with my free newsletter, where I share the real numbers every month. The first signs of change. Here's how it usually starts. Buyers pull back. Maybe interest rate jumps. The economy looks shaky, or prices have just climbed so high that even your dog's side hustle can't cover the mortgage. Suddenly, those crazy bidding wars aren't happening like they used to. At the same time, inventory starts creeping up. Instead of 2 weeks of homes flying off the market, you're seeing 2 or 3 months of supply. Still healthy, but it's like seeing a warning light on your dashboard. You ignore it at your own risk. And here's the kicker. Sellers usually don't get the memo right away. They keep pricing like it's last year's peak, waiting for those multiple offers that just aren't coming. The result? Homes sit unsold, collecting dust while everyone pretends the party isn't over. What that looks like in Marin. Now, how's this part playing out in Marin? By mid-2025, inventory hit the highest June level in over 7 years, about 2.5 months supply. That's a huge jump from 21-22, when homes disappeared in days. Buyers are clearly tapping the brakes. With high prices, mortgage rates, and recession fears, demand slowed this spring. May sales were down about 19% year over year. Well-priced homes still move, but the days of instant sales are gone. Listings are stacking up too. Over 600 homes were on the market in May, and only about 46 closings each week, closer to 3 months of supply. June inventory was the highest for the month in 7 years. And sellers? Many are still pricing off of 2022 highs. Some homes grab immediate attention, but plenty linger. Agents call it a marketing rebalancing. Translation, overpricing no longer works. By the way, if you like having the real numbers instead of clickbait headlines, hit the subscribe button. It tells the algorithm I have something interesting to say, and it motivates me to keep doing these videos. Thank you so much. Price predictions become normal. The next step? Price reductions stop being shocking and start being standard. Those aspirational list prices where sellers hope lightning strikes twice quickly run into reality. Instead of multiple offers driving prices up, you're seeing 5-10% cuts within the first month or two. Agents shift gears too. Instead of encouraging sellers to test the market, they're now coaching them to price ahead of it. Because chasing the market down is a losing game. And while luxury homes are usually first in line for cuts, the mid-tier doesn't escape for long. As buyers get more selective, price trims ripple down through the rest of the market. Price reductions in Marin. And yes, this is exactly what's happening in Marin. By June 2025, price cuts hit their highest level for June in over 4 years, up nearly 19% from last year. Translation: price drops aren't rare anymore, they're expected. Homes that miss the mark are getting 5-10% cuts within 30 to 60 days, and nearly half sold below asking this June. And as you know, 65% sold below 50% in July. That's a sharp change from the bidding wars of 2021. Luxury does lead the way, with the $3 million plus sellers trimming hundreds of thousands to get traction. Mid-range homes are now following suit when they sit too long. Marin agents say it best. Pricing, presentation, and perceived value are everything. If your home isn't pulling offers quickly, the market is speaking, and ignoring it usually ends in a markdown. In today's Marin market, A price cut isn't desperation. It's just step one in finding what buyers are truly willing to pay. Buyers regain leverage. The final step of the shift, buyers finally start calling some of the shots. Contingencies, which all but vanished during the frenzy, are back on the table. Instead of waiving inspections and appraisals, buyers are negotiating repairs, credits, or rate buydowns. Sellers, meanwhile, sweeten the deal however they can, covering part of the buyer's closing costs, tossing in HOA dues, or yes, even offering to leave behind that shiny Tesla Charger. Multiple offers become the exception instead of the rule, and when a seller gets one strong offer, even if it comes with a laundry list of contingencies, they're counting it as a win. Buyers leverage in Marin. And Marin buyers, they're already feeling the shift. It's not a full buyer's market yet, but the balance is tilting their way. First, contingencies are back. No more waiving inspections, appraisals, and loans just to compete. Agents report more deals falling through because buyers are actually using those protections or walking if the numbers don't add up. Translation, as is or bust is over. Second, sellers' concessions are common again. Nationally, 44% of homes included them early in 2025, and Marin's right there too. Covering closing costs, rate buydowns, prepaid HOA fees, even throwing in the appliances is no longer unusual. With fewer bidding wars, negotiations are calmer. In May, 46% of homes sold above asking. By July, it was 26%. Multiple offers still pop up on turnkey homes in prime areas, but many listings get just one solid offer, giving buyers leverage for repairs, credits, or price drops. Bottom line, the more homes sitting, Marin buyers finally have room to negotiate, and they are taking it. The ripple effect hits the whole market. Okay, this is the big one. Once luxury cools, the slowdown doesn't stop there. It ripples down. Mid-range homes are next. Those under $2 million may still sell, but not at the breakneck pace we saw at the peak. Prices per square start to flatten or even dip as appraisers adjust values down to match the new reality. And buyers, they get picky. Instead of rushing to snag whatever pops up, they wait for the perfect home because for the first time in years, they actually can. Marin's ripple effect. That ripple is definitely showing in Marin. Homes under $2 million, our widest buyer pool, are still moving, but the frenzy is gone. Early in 2025, 3-bedroom homes under $1.8 million sold at 103% of list in just 2 weeks. By summer, the average single-family home sat 35 to 40 days, almost double last year. May sales were down 19% year over year, showing even the mid-range isn't immune. Homes that once got 10 offers in a weekend might now wait a month for one solid buyer or need a price trim to spark interest. Prices are flattening too. Marin's median single-family price was about $1.86 million in May, down 4% from the year before. Price per square foot is basically flat, and appraisers are adjusting to the slowdown. So buyers aren't rushing to outbid. They know prices aren't climbing like before. With more choices, buyers are choosier. If a home's not the right fit, wrong location, odd layout, or needing work, they'll wait. Agents say the new mindset is, why settle? Turnkey, well-priced homes do still move quickly, sometimes above asking, but anything marginal gets picked apart or sits. Appraisal hiccups are more common too. If buyers doubt the price, appraisers often back them up, forcing sellers to adjust. Bottom line, the slowdown has spread. Marin's entire market, luxury and mid-range alike, is cooling, giving buyers more patience and more power than they had in years. Psychological shift sets in. Okay, this is really the biggest thing, and that is the final stage of a market flip isn't just numbers, it's mindset. Sellers finally accept they can't just list high and watch the offers pour in. Buyers, on the other hand, start to expect price reductions, sometimes waiting for them like clockwork. And the top end, the luxury market often stalls. Some high-end sellers, unwilling to take a haircut, pull their listings all together and wait it out or rent the property until conditions improve, or at least they think they're going to improve. The psychology changes, and that shift can be just as powerful as the stats. Psychological shift in Marin. In Marin, that mental flip is already here. Not long ago, sellers were confident and buyers were anxious. Now it's reversed. Sellers wonder, will my house actually sell at this price? While buyers think, if not this one, there'll be another. Clearly, half of Marin sellers are closing below asking, showing expectations are finally meeting reality. Agents are warning sellers to expect more selective buyers and not panic if a home doesn't sell overnight. The days of listing Friday and popping champagne by Sunday are over. Meanwhile, buyers aren't panicked anymore. The FOMO of 2021-22 has given way to patience. Many now wait for price reductions or assume a home will get cheaper if it sits. There's just no sense of urgency. That patience slows the market even further, feeding the shift. At the high end, some owners are opting out. If they can't get their number, they do rent or hold off rather than take the discount. Even though 4 million plus closings spiked earlier this year from opportunistic buyers, many unsold luxury homes do remain, and their owners are in no rush. Overall, Marin's moving into balance. Buyers feel more in control, and sellers are realizing it takes more than luck or wishful pricing to get a deal done. The shift is real, but gradual. So where does this leave us? Marin's market is following the usual script. Luxury slows first, price cuts creep in, and soon the whole market shifts down a gear. Inventory's up 44%, sales are slower, days on the market have tripled, and more than half the sellers are closing below asking. Contingencies and concessions, they're back, and not just for the bargain hunters. Let's be real. This isn't a crash. Desirable homes can still sell quickly, sometimes above asking. What we're seeing is normalization. The psychology has flipped. Sellers can't coast on overconfidence anymore, and buyers know they have choices. Bottom line, the frenzy is over. Marin is finding balance, and in this phase, strategy matters more than hype. Sellers who price and prep right now will win. And buyers who stay patient but act fast when the right home appears, they'll win too. If this video has provided even a nugget of useful information to you, please subscribe. And if you're looking for more information about Marin County or for buyers and sellers, there should be some videos showing up right now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.